In this video, I'm going to show you how to make delicious finger-licking bitter leaf soup, aka OFE ONUGBU soup. This soup will have you going to the pot for seconds and extra, and you will finish the whole bowl of fufu. So if you want to know how to make it, keep watching. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. This recipe is from my soup cookbook, which I have, which contains multiple soup recipes, over 30 Nigerian soup recipes. So if you do not have that cookbook, go to the link in my description box to download my Nigerian soup cookbook. These are the ingredients we'll use for our bitter leaf soup. So we're going to use banga. So this is palm nuts. I like to use banga for my bitter leaf soup. You can use palm oil if you cannot find banga. This is the bitter leaves. We're going to wash it properly till it loses all the bitterness and it begins to taste sweet. This soup is so amazing. Then we have, for obstacles, we have pomo. You can use anything you like, but I like to add pomo to my soup. I have an assortment of fishes. I have head of okporoko fish. This is head of stockfish. Without stockfish, this soup is not complete. In fact, a lot of Nigerian soups require stockfish. So this is the part of the stockfish, like the middle part, and then that is the head, and then we have some smoked catfish. Delicious flavors for this soup. We have goat meat. You can use any other kind of meat you like, but goat meat is premium for bitter leaf soup. To thicken the soup, we'll be using some cocoyam. Some people use achi or other things, but cocoyam is premium. I would say 80 or 90% of Nigerian soups require crayfish powder. So we have some ground crayfish powder to add lots of flavor. We have yellow pepper. This is Scotch bonnet, but the yellow one, it tastes totally different from the red Scotch bonnet. So go and find some yellow peppers, really good for this soup. We have some seasoning. So this is like beef stock seasoning. We have salt to taste. We have Cameroon pepper for extra heat, and the final ingredient, which is ogiri, which smells really bad, but without it, this soup will not taste good. To kick off the cooking process, I'm going to wash my cocoyams and add them to the pot, add some water and put it on the cooker to start boiling till it is tender. We're going to peel it and blend it to form a thick paste. This is going to thicken the soup. Next, we have the palm nut, which I'm going to put in a pot, add some water, allow it to boil, and then pound it to extract the juice. If you do not have like fresh palm nuts, you can have the tinned ones, you can use that, or you can use palm oil, but we're making premium soup today, so do everything from scratch. Next, I'm going to add the goat meat to a pot, and then I'll season with some beef stock seasoning. I'll add some salt, and I'll add some of that Cameroon pepper and just allow everything to boil till tender. You can see everything boiling nicely. This soup is going to be ready very, very fast. Now I've put the palm nut in my beautiful, gorgeous mortar and pestle, and I'm just pounding away so that I can just pound the pulp and extract the juice. So I'm going to pour it in a bowl, add some hot water, squeeze it, and then extract the palm nut juice. This is the same process I use for my banga soup recipe. If you've not seen my banga soup recipe, go and check it out. Also, a tama recipe is just similar in terms of pounding, banga pastes or pounding banga kernels. Now the meat is halfway done, I'm going to introduce the stockfish. I've already washed them. You need to wash them carefully because sometimes they have like stuff in them and you don't want that in your food. So wash them and put them in the pot. Allow everything to cook together till the water reduces. Next, I'm going to peel my cocoyam. We're going to peel it and transfer it to a blender. In the blender, I'm going to add my yellow scotch bonnet. I'm adding water. It's hot water just because I used it for the banga previously. It doesn't have to be hot when you're doing that. I'm going to blend it, and then I'll add the cocoyam and blend everything together to form a very beautiful paste. Now I'm going to transfer the extracted banga, aka palm nuts, to the pot, but be careful. You can see there's some sediment at the bottom of my bowl. You don't want all of that in your pot of soup, so just pour it gently. Next, I'm going to add washed and deboned catfish. I'm going to add my pomo because they're really soft, and I'm going to add the ogiri. Like I said before, if you know Adam, the soup no complete. Add your crayfish and then add your thickener, which is the cocoyam that we've blended previously, and then just mix everything in. It is going to dissolve as it boils. I've received messages from people saying they're so intimidated to make this soup. That was why I decided to do this recipe, because I got a lot of requests for it. So like I said, go and download my soup cookbook so that you are not slacking. Master all Nigerian soups. Become a superstar. Do you get it? Superstar. There'll be a link in the description box to download my soup cookbook and all of my other cookbooks. You can see the texture of the soup has changed now. This is how I like the texture of my bitterleaf soup. Some people like it really watery. Some people like it with lots of vegetable, like lots of the bitterleaf. Do it according to your preference. So I've already washed the bitter leaves now, and they taste sweet now. And when I say sweet, not sugary sweet, but they taste delicious, not bitter. So I'm just adding them according to the way I like it. I add it gradually, I mix it in, I keep adding it gradually till I get what I want. So it is up to you. Yours can be totally green, but this is how I like mine. If you're looking for me, you will find me in my house devouring this big bowl of bitterleaf soup. It goes so well with fufu. You can have it with eba or any swallow of your choice, but I'm going with fufu. I cannot wait to dig in. Thank you for watching, and don't forget you can master Nigerian soups by downloading my Nigerian soup cookbook. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!